What's popping my pimples? Welcome back to Wallace Poverty. I asked you to submit your Sonic collections via my community tab, and oh my goodness, some of you need to invest your money better. Like, hey, this is a very impressive collection. You got the first 4 figures Sonic Adventure statue, multiple rare collectibles still in box. Hell, you even have the Sonic Chili Dog G Fuel. Yes, that was an official collab. This is all worth a pretty penny. But could you please put some of that money into painting your walls or something? It looks like your collection is being held in a pantry at best or an asylum at worst. Like, even the bed sheets match with the walls. Just throw a couple plants in this room at least. I'm scared you're gonna lose it if you spend any more time in here. Amazing collection though, I will say. Next, we got this Humble Whisper collection. You know, I have such a soft spot for collections just dedicated to side characters in any given franchise. And while it's not the biggest collection in the world, there also isn't much merchandise around Whisper, so it requires a lot of fan pieces just to fill in the gaps. I love that the only notes they left me about their collection was simply Whisper, and then like that one little cat face emoji, the little like, I know what you are. And then we got, Girl's got the Sonic set up for her desk. Also, I just noticed she even has Sonic stuck inside her computer. Dude, I had that Sonic Generations Jazzware statue when I was a kid. I stuck that thing on top of my CRT and it straight up melted. Like, after a few days, both Sonics were just fully tilted on their sides by like 90 degrees. So please be careful. But damn, everything about this setup is just so cozy and coordinated. Like, you got the chair, the blanket, the little neon sign. Then you look behind them and it's just like, bam, retirement fund. Like, girl, I know that Chris Thorndike plushie ain't cheap. Also, the amount of boxed figures you have and like how they go 3 boxes back. What are you hiding from us? I've seen that Sonic rug before on the ground and that's tough. Also, to anyone with a Tailstall plush, they haven't hit any of the Canadian GameStops, and it fills me with unbridled rage. I need one. Next up, we got the creepy headphones. My favorite set of Aussie twins. The only set of Aussie twins that I know of. I guess my first question is like, dang, y'all just let your cats on the sofa like that? Please laugh. That Shadow Generation standee, like, how does one even acquire one of those? Either you ask the store or you two perform the heist of a generation. Pun not intended. That Sonic 4 sign with the countdown, I need one of those, but set to when I turn 30, so I'll know just how much of my 20s I got left to waste. This is just such a big and open space. You ain't getting this much space in an apartment in any place around North America, unless you're in, you know, the middle of nowhere. I know it isn't Sonic related, but Kirito's swords on the wall, still some of the coolest swords in all of anime. Even if the show itself is utter buns, please just watch Sword Art Online Abridged instead. It's so much better than the original show. Okay, this person just said their collection is really small and to guess their favorite character. Good question. Perhaps it's the one dressed for the Met Gala. The fact my man sent multiple photos as well. They knew this was going to be the thumbnail for this video. And then the Fred necklace with Hello Kitty. Oh, it's ridiculous. I love this so much. Thank you for submitting this photo. I don't think I've ever seen a Sonic collection with a brick wall as a backdrop. For one of my birthdays as a kid, I had that exact Sonic X artwork as a balloon, and I did all in my power to make sure it wouldn't deflate. You'll never guess what happened to it next. I just find this such a fascinating collection. To have a glass case with Team Sonic Racing on full display, I think having that in your collection is harming the overall value of the games around it. Also, the 2 Sonic Happy Meal boxes? Did you just ask for the boxes themselves, or did you have to keep ordering Happy Meals? I'm genuinely envious you have those. Also, the Handmade Chow at the bottom, I just know the photo quality is doing it dirty because from this with the lack of pixels, it looks horrifying. I know it would not look like that in person. I bet it looks really cute. It's just the lack of pixels, man. Ooh. I really like this collection as it doesn't feature the usual stuff like the action figures and whatever. It's just a lot of odd knickknacks, and I think that's really neat. Here we have the Tails Shrine. Dude, is that Chikawa Tails? The more I look at this, the more I realize just how many of these are custom painted or just handmade in general. You can see they took some of the McDonald's Sonic movie toys and have added shading to them. Then you got the Sonic the Fighter's tails, which is entirely handmade. And very well, might I add. The artwork behind it as well just brings us all together and fills my heart. Also, is that your writing? Like, damn, it's nicer than mine. Speaking of tails, another tails collection. Dude, so many Funkos though. Girl, you're one of the sole customers keeping Funko alive. Also, that Tails plush, someone just really tall and handsome must have given that to you. It was me if it wasn't obvious. I love the little "I'm so proud of you" print by the reflection. I can't tell if this is in your bathroom or in your kitchen. I just know I'd need those words of affirmation after just about any bowel movement, and especially with the cursed rubber ducky of Tails just staring down at me. I also saw your Sonic and Sega collection, but we don't really have the time to go into that here. Though, keep one eye open when you sleep at night. I will be stealing those Mania and Colors records when you least expect it. For this next collection, I was given the notes: I work hard, I take care of myself, I own a home, I do what I want. Damn, way to put me in my place. This is the type of collection I just feel envy for because it features pieces from each decade of Sonic. From the first ever Sonic comic to Eggman's ugly ass family from Sonic Prime. There's representation from every generation here. Seeing all those Adventure 1 figures you have makes me so jealous. I got pure nostalgia bias for those and wish I didn't have to spend like 3 figures to own one of them. Also, this person just straight up has cells from The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's a flex and a half. Now, put those hairy arms away. They remind me too much of my own. Meanwhile, my man over here is just nailing his shirts to his wall. Brother, there's gotta be a more efficient and aesthetic way to hang these outside of using thumbtacks. Use a coat hanger, get a frame, do anything other than this. You're gonna ruin the clothes and your wall, and for what? You also got the Sonic curtains, love that, but my man, we gotta teach you how to take better photos. Your finger's in the way, you silly Billy. Lastly, I don't think I've ever seen that classic Sonic statue before. I don't know if it's official or not, but those quills are going kinda wild and I kinda love it. Okay, this next one, at first I thought they were just individually printed out, like photos of logos. I was just thinking like, oh, who's taking logos on their wall? And I mean, you know, this person's still doing that. But then you look closely and realize they're all handmade. My man had to work for these posters on his wall. Regardless, excellent job. Power to you, man. That's all I'm gonna say, power to you. Finally, we got 9-year-old Wallace Prower's room. I don't exactly have a photo of the Sonic collection, but you know I was a ride or die for this hedgehog when I had Sonic Heroes wallpaper. Dude, that stuff would not come off the walls. This room was just filled with unofficial Sonic merchandise. But it was 2009, man. You had to go hunting for this stuff, especially in Canada. There's the Sonic body pillow my mom bought me, not knowing the implications. Bless her heart. Shout out the wrapper for the Sonic Popsicle alongside the Sonic Chronicles poster. Some of the only official merchandise here. We also got the Sonic Extreme poster I made in the background with the iconic catchphrases, Sonic's name speeds my game, I'm the Emperor, I don't even know if he says that, and pathetic humans. I just have a way with words, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, that was my room as a kid. But I want to know, what was your favorite collection today? What Sonic merch do you have? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks to my patrons who make videos like this possible, and you for watching. Okay, bye.